Housel emphasizes the notable influence luck often holds in achieving financial prosperity. Success isn't solely centered around astute decision-making, but also the fortuity of timing. This understanding can guide us towards a more practical approach in managing finances. As an illustration, consider Warren Buffett. His wealth wasn't merely a product of his financial prowess, but also the fortunate timing of his birth. He arrived at a point when the investment industry was on the cusp of a major boom in the United States. Similarly, Jeff Bezos' fortune grew exponentially during boom, a phenomenon beyond his control. Furthermore, Mark Zuckerberg's creation of Facebook aligned with an era when the world was primed to welcome social media. Such instances underscore the often underplayed yet significant role luck can. The influence of financial matters on personal relationships is often overlooked, yet it is evidenced in countless real-world scenarios. Let's take the example of a couple with contrasting financial habits. One prefers saving while the other enjoys spending. This disparity can create tension, potentially straining their relationship. Conversely, another couple consolidated their relationship by establishing common financial objectives and striving to achieve them collectively. Evidently, money holds the potential to either fortify relationships or instigate disagreements based on its handling. Furthermore, monetary disagreements such as disputes over asset distribution during a separation or sibling rivalries over inheritance could induce conflict, occasionally overshadowing other interpersonal issues. By acknowledging money's role in our relationships, evidenced by these scenarios, we can formulate strategies to effectively manage it, mitigating possible difficulties. Such comprehension fosters a financially sound mindset, better preparing us to navigate the financial journey's inevitable fluctuation. In a time characterized by the quest for immediate satisfaction, Housel champions the adoption of long-view strategies. He draws from examples such as Warren Buffett, who began his investment journey in his early 20s and only achieved billionaire status at 56, demonstrating that amassing wealth requires time and resilience to market variability. Consider also Amazon, which needed almost 20 years to realize a significant profit, yet now stands among the globe's most prized entities. In this scenario, patience evolves from being simply a merit into a judicious action. Beneath the veneer of financial prosperity, a significant yet often overlooked factor exists: the relationship between finance and mental well-being. Consider, for instance, a fresh graduate burdened by student loans, possibly facing anxiety about their repayment ability. Similarly, a household subsisting on a paycheck-by-paycheck basis may grapple with a sense of despair due to the struggle to make ends meet. These instances convey how monetary stresses can contribute to mental health difficulties such as anxiety and depression. It's a cyclical trap, with financial concerns augmenting mental health issues, thereby complicating fiscal management. Identifying this relationship represents the first stride towards disrupting this cycle. Applying mechanisms such as budgeting, seeking expert assistance, and promoting transparent conversations about financial hardships can assist in managing this tension. By recognizing this connection, we equip ourselves to safeguard our mental health while pursuing financial stability. Understanding behavioral tendencies. Overconfidence can often lead us to inaccurately gauge our ability to foresee market patterns. Loss aversion, where apprehension over financial loss may result in an extended association with a declining asset. And herd mentality, subtly encouraging us to align with the masses rather than evaluating our personal requirements. These tendencies could occasionally influence us to opt for less rational financial choices. Cognitive pitfalls such as anchoring, where decisions are predominantly based on initial, perhaps unrelated information, and confirmation bias, a tendency to seek supportive information while disregarding conflicting data, are examples to be aware of. Recognizing these prevalent tendencies and cognitive pitfalls and endeavoring to transcend them through self-awareness and logical reasoning sets the foundation for sound financial decisions. Venturing into the world of finance, our self-worth can often intertwine with our financial status. For illustration, take the case of John, a flourishing entrepreneur who has seen a fortunate enhancement to his self-esteem due to his prosperous financial status, fostering both personal and professional assertiveness. Conversely, there's Sarah, whose recent job loss has induced financial instability, significantly undermining her self-confidence and fostering feelings of despair. The merging of financial stability and self-esteem can profoundly shape our financial decisions and mental wellness. Yet, it's imperative to realize, akin to Mary, who, despite her modest income, has sustained high self-worth through self-appreciation and affirmation, that self-esteem should not be solely dependent on financial triumph. The growth of self-esteem requires acknowledgement of our intrinsic value, detached from our financial standing, similar to Tom, who, despite his financial, has upheld his self-worth by emphasizing personal accomplishments. Comprehending the correspondence between finance and self-worth can aid in nurturing a healthier interaction with money, fostering a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Housel poses a potent argument regarding the emphasis on financial stability rather than mere wealth accumulation. He elucidates this difference through notable instances. Take Howard Hughes, for instance. Despite his immense fortune, his fixation on wealth and authority resulted in a lifestyle characterized by isolation and paranoia. The case of Adolf Merkel, a once affluent German entrepreneur, serves as another testament. His financial downturn during the 2008 economic upheaval led him to a tragic end. These instances underscore Husserl's ideology that financial stability is not a function of wealth magnitude, but of a sense of control and security. Opting for financial choices that foster long-term happiness and assurance rather than fleeting gratification provides a more nuanced depiction of financial stability. While money can provide comfort, it is not a guaranteed source of happiness or satisfaction. This concept is evident in the lives of individuals like Mother Teresa and Mahatma Gandhi, whose fulfillment stemmed from serving others and facilitating societal change, despite their lack of significant wealth. Wealth can enhance our lives up to a point, but it often adheres to the law of diminishing returns, as demonstrated by these individuals. Short-term pleasures such as a larger home or a faster car can be compared to a child's fleeting joy from a new toy. Similarly, the transient pleasure derived from material possessions may not necessarily contribute to long-term contentment. True satisfaction in life often comes from gratitude for what have, a sense of purpose, and nurturing meaningful relationships. This is exemplified by the lives of Mother Teresa and Gandhi. Acknowledging this can assist us in finding satisfaction that transcends our financial standing. Housel's remarkable illustration of compounding underscores the potential for exponential growth through small, unwavering investments over time. Consider this. A modest $500 monthly investment at a 5% interest rate could accumulate into an overwhelming $502,000 over 3 decades. Alternatively, deploying $1,000 each month at an 8% rate for 40 years could escalate into a staggering $3.49 million. Husserl's primary focus roots in the profound influence of compounding and the merits of initiating investments at the earliest possible time to fully reap its rewards. Voiceover. Dollars aren't merely personal assets or savings, they empower us to be benevolent. Financial capacity enables us to support initiatives close to our hearts. Envision the delight of backing a youngster's schooling in an underdeveloped nation, or the fulfillment derived from securing holiday meals for disadvantaged households. These gestures of benevolence extend beyond inducing joy. They bolster our purpose and enhance our overall well-being. By weaving benevolence into financial strategizing, we align our economic actions with our ethical principles and aspirations. Bear in mind, when we contribute, be it to local philanthropies or assisting a neighbor, we also gain. Often the outcomes of such acts are intangible, profound, and influential, transcending monetary value. Understanding social pressures and societal norms is key to preventing financial strain. The compulsion to keep up with trends, such as procuring the newest iPhone or investing in luxury brands, can inadvertently lead to overspending. Likewise, societal expectations of lavish weddings or indulgent holidays, often magnified by social media, could cause us to stretch our financial means. Recognizing these influencers allows us to resist them. By aligning our financial decisions with our personal aspirations and principles, such as prioritizing a secure retirement over acquiring the latest technology, we can approach our financial journey more prudently. Money indeed influences our career decisions. Reflect on an individual who yearns to be an artist, yet opts for finance due to its lucrative prospects, or another opting for a corporate role because of financial constraints rather than pursuing a nonprofit sector career. In such instances, economic factors determine our career trajectory. However, it's essential to recognize that while money is crucial, it shouldn't be the only deciding factor in career choices. We ought to harmonize our financial aspirations with our passions, skills, and principles. For example, the finance major might intertwine their love for art and financial acumen by venturing into art dealing. Similarly, the corporate employee might find fulfillment in volunteering for a nonprofit in their leisure time. In this way, our career decisions would be aligned with our financial goals and personal principles, fostering not just economic stability, but career contentment as well. Housel diplomatically advises being mindful of the potential risks associated with speculative investments, subtly referencing the dot-com downfall in the early 2000s and the 2008 financial crisis as illustrations. He instead endorses the creation of a diversified, evidence-driven investment portfolio. Such a strategy, he suggests, can function as a safeguard against the unforeseen market volatility that may result from speculation. Retirement planning, an integral component of financial management, significantly influences our future. Consider the case of Jane, who began contributing to her retirement fund in her early 20s, ensuring a comfortable post-retirement life. Similarly, Steve, despite a late start in his 40s, managed to maintain his existing lifestyle post-retirement through judicious investments and risk aversion. Retirement planning is a nuanced procedure that beyond mere savings. It's about safeguarding our lifestyle and provisioning for unforeseen expenses. The sooner we embark on this journey, the more secure our future becomes. By practicing wise investment habits and prioritizing our financial targets, we can lay the foundation of relaxed retirement. Grasping this concept is a pivotal step towards achieving financial independence. Housel motivates us to forge our own definition of financial independence, much akin to the successful entrepreneur Elon Musk, who invested his all into SpaceX. He reminds us that the essence of wealth is not merely accumulating money, as demonstrated by Warren Buffett. Despite being one of the world's affluent individuals, Buffett leads a simple lifestyle. Genuine wealth lies in aligning our financial conduct with our personal aspirations, a concept aptly embodied by philanthropist Melinda Gates, who leverages her fortune for the betterment of global health and education. Voiceover. As we journey towards financial autonomy, it's essential to consider a key element: education. Our financial standing can significantly shape our educational prospects. There exist numerous anecdotes of gifted individuals unable to attend esteemed universities due to financial constraints. Similarly, some face challenges to secure even rudimentary education due to their economic conditions. Education, commonly perceived as a pathway to prosperity, can ironically be inaccessible due to financial limitations. This recurring dilemma is a complex situation many encounter, be it the expense of joining a distinguished or the inability to finance basic education. Financial resources play a pivotal role. A tactful plan for funding education via scholarships, loans, or savings can aid overcoming this financial hurdle. Understanding the association between finance and education can assist us in navigating the monetary aspects of education, thereby unveiling opportunities and facilitating our trajectory towards financial autonomy. The psychology of money delves into the nuanced psychological elements that form our monetary affiliations. It emphasizes the value of identifying our predispositions, mastering our sentiments, and articulating our distinct vision of fiscal prosperity. For example, comprehending our predilection towards impulsive purchases aids in formulating a budget to curb such expenditure, fostering prudent spending habits. Likewise, acknowledging our innate reluctance towards fiscal risks allows for better informed investment choices, electing options that resonate with our risk acceptance rather than merely echoing market fluctuations. Housel, throughout his work, shares sagacious counsel for fostering financial wellness and success, as well as cultivating economic contentment. A profound illustration, this would be personalizing our definition of wealth, as opposed to adhering to conventional societal norms to attain fulfillment and joy. The genuine wisdom, as proposed, resides in comprehending our personal psychology and permitting it to navigate our fiscal choices, resulting in astute, more proficient financial The interplay of finance and health is an area warranting our focused attention. Our financial standing greatly affects our health and healthcare accessibility, a reality that resonates with many. Consider this: a person of sound financial health enjoys the ability to maintain regular medical checkups, gym memberships, and nutritious diets, fostering a robust lifestyle. Conversely, those under financial strain may be compelled to forego health insurance or medical visits due to prohibitive costs, leading to overlooked health issues. This intricate relationship manifests in our daily lives. The strain of economic hardships can often drive unhealthy choices, such as opting for inexpensive, nutrient-poor food or resorting to detrimental habits like smoking to alleviate stress. Grasping this dynamic interaction is crucial for devising effective strategies to manage healthcare costs. After all, health and wealth are interconnected. By acknowledging this, we can better navigate the financial aspects of healthcare, ensuring our wealth extends beyond mere finances to include health as well. When you find yourself at a financial junction, keep in mind that it's not just about the numbers. It's about recognizing your own mental terrain. In the realm of finance, your mental state is vital. Consider Warren Buffett, a distinguished investor who credits his success to his psychological equilibrium, enabling him to make informed decisions, even amid market chaos. Similarly, Robert Shiller, a Nobel laureate, factored in societal psychology, which aided him in forecasting both the dot-com bubble and the housing market downturn. These instances highlight the significance of factoring psychology into financial choices for optimized results. Before we dive into Nepal's context, let's examine a vital aspect of finance: home ownership. Our economic circumstances immensely determine our capacity for owning a home. Take, for instance, Mr. Johnson, burdened by student loan debt, making it challenging to accumulate a down payment. Miss Smith, a single mother with a modest employment income, also faces difficulty contemplating home ownership due to her fiscal limitations. These instances illustrate the correlation between finances and home ownership. Conversely, individuals like Mr. Williams, who benefits from a substantial income and manageable debt, are better positioned to home ownership. However, it's worth noting that this isn't an unattainable objective. There exist methods to finance a home, such as saving for a down payment, enhancing credit scores, or investigating diverse mortgage alternatives. Comprehension of these components can facilitate through the financial aspects of home ownership. After all, owning a house extends beyond the possession of a physical structure. It's about ensuring stability and fiscal autonomy. To conclude this discourse, let's contemplate the relevance of insights from Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money in Nepal. The book encapsulates theories and behaviors pertinent to financial management, echoing universally across cultures and societies. Its elucidation of financial behavior influences investment strategies in Nepal, detailing the complex interplay of emotions, prejudices, and societal influences on fiscal decisions. The burgeoning small-scale business ventures in Nepal, for instance, embody Housel's principle of risk-taking and the potential for greater reward. This invaluable knowledge aids Nepalese striving to enhance fiscal literacy and make informed financial decisions. Given the burgeoning interest in investment and wealth accumulation within Nepal's financial landscape, Housel's emphasis on a long-term perspective and resilience during market fluctuations resonates with investors. They are delving into emerging markets, seeking sustainable wealth creation. The recent rise in real estate investments in Kathmandu exemplifies Housel's proposition on patience in long-term investment amid market instability. While the book's examples predominantly reflect Western experiences, the core principles of behavioral finance remain universal. Nepalese readers can connect with the themes of fortune, endurance, and the pursuit of fiscal independence, interpreting them in accordance with their native cultural and economic contexts. In the effort to boost financial literacy in Nepal, The Psychology of Money serves as a valuable resource for educators, decision-makers, and individuals. It facilitates a deeper understanding of the psychological dynamics affecting fiscal decisions and encourages the adoption of prudent fiscal behaviors. In essence, The Psychology of Money offers valuable insights beneficial to individuals, investors, and policymakers in Nepal, aiding their personal financial navigation and contribution to the nation's economic expansion. Moving forward, let's explore the intriguing convergence of finance and travel. It's no secret that our fiscal situation can shape our travel capabilities. A recent graduate with a narrow budget may only afford a road trip or camping holiday, while someone financially stable might opt for a world cruise. A family with a moderate income might save for years for a dream Disneyland vacation, whereas a high-earning individual might regularly enjoy spontaneous weekend getaways. The ties between finance and travel are clear, as our resources set the boundaries for our travel plans. But with strategic planning and judicious budgeting, travel can be within reach even on a restrained budget. Consider tactics such as establishing a dedicated travel fund, opting for affordable accommodations and transport, and valuing experiences over material possessions. With such knowledge, we can make more prudent decisions concerning our financial wellness and our aspiration to see the world. Transitioning from the backdrop of Nepal, now we explore the accolades and appraisals of Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money. The book, notwithstanding its global recognition and applicability, has attracted certain critiques. A notable critique was the perceived lack of innovative ideas, suggesting Housel's frequent repetition of existing financial theories. Critiquing the disproportionate representation of Western experiences, a reader suggested the book fell short in resonating with diverse cultural and economic perspectives. Moreover, Housel's solutions, often revolving around long-term investment, were accused of oversimplifying financial challenges and neglecting other key aspects of personal finance. Finally, the repetitive nature of the content was another point raised by a reader. Despite these observations, The Psychology of Money has been lauded for its user-friendly narrative and practical insights. Housel's talent in making complex financial concepts digestible was acknowledged by a financial advisor. The book's focus on factors and behavioral biases was applauded by a psychologist for offering a unique perspective diverging from traditional financial. Housel's emphasis on the psychological aspect of financial decisions was considered beneficial by a novice investor, despite not being particularly novel. In conclusion, while The Psychology of Money is not without its flaws, it's appreciated as a significant guide for understanding intricate relationships between psychology and finance towards achieving financial autonomy, as echoed by an esteemed economics professor. As we further explore the intricate tie between finances and lifestyle choices, we turn our attention towards a frequently discounted factor: leisure. Our economic standing holds sway over our recreational pursuits. This is evident when we consider practical examples. For example, a person with excess financial means can enjoy a wider range of leisurely pastimes, such as holidays in the Maldives or premium Broadway show tickets. Conversely, those with less financial flexibility may have to be more selective, choosing local camping trips over extravagant vacations or local theater productions over high-cost concerts. Herein lies the importance of prudent budgeting. By setting aside a modest amount of our earnings for leisure, we can ensure that we have the means to indulge without risking our well-being. We can also consider cost-efficient or complementary recreational activities, such as hiking or community events, that bring us happiness. Grasping these dynamics can guide us in managing the fiscal aspects of recreational activities, permitting us to relish our leisure time devoid of unnecessary financial strain.